If you want to learn to tier 3 prep consistently, you're in the right place. Step 1. Download these plugins. The Gauntlet, which should have these features selected, the Gauntlet Minimap, which shows the icons on the map making it easy to make decisions, and the Gauntlet chest pop-up because it's cool. You'll need at least 13 of each resource, 3 Guam leaves, 2 weapon frames, at least 8 paddlefish, 810 crystal shards, the bowstring, and the orb. Step 2. Go into the Gauntlet, take your weapon off as soon as you get in there so you can attack every 4 ticks and instead of every 5 ticks. Also make sure you drop your pestle and mortar and your harpoon, you don't need them yet. Go to one of the side rooms and move around in a U-shape either clockwise or counterclockwise as shown on this image. Make sure you pick up everything you need as you go. That includes at least 1 weapon frame, which you get ideally from the smaller mobs, but you can also get 1 guaranteed from the larger mobs. Hopefully at least 1 herb and a full inventory of materials that you need to make your armor. You may want to drop your axe or your pickaxe depending on what you get. Full tier 3 should take at maximum 2 inventories of materials. Ideally you get at least 230 shards for a tier 2 staff, full tier 1 armor, and 3 empty vials, but 270 for an extra teleport crystal is nice. Sometimes you won't have enough shards for everything. This is okay. Prioritize a tier 2 staff, 3 vials, and as much armor as you can make. Drop the rest of the materials, but not the herbs. Once you have everything made and your materials dropped, go to the center menu and press 6 to get all your tools back. Drop the harpoon and keep your pestle and mortar. Some quickfire information to help simplify this. Make sure to mark these tiles like I have to remind you which numbers to press to get the items you want. The staff is 7, the bow is 8, the vials are 2, the teleport crystal is 1, and the armor is 3, 4, and 5, but I usually just click those. You want the staff first because it's almost always going to be your highest hitting and most accurate weapon you can make, even without praying offensively. Step 3. Now that you have created as much as you can and dropped the rest of your materials ready to use later, it's time to hunt down the demi-bosses. You need 1 orb and 1 bowstring. You can use the halberd, but it's ill-advised as it's cumbersome to use. Plus, breaking down the crystal spike into extra shards helps finish your entire tier 3 set as it gives 80 shards. The easiest way to find the demi-bosses is to move to the closest 3 rooms to you towards the edge. The best way to go about this is to move in a clockwise or anti-clockwise direction depending on what materials are closest to you. Collect the remaining materials you need as you go, keeping an eye on the tracker to make sure you have everything. You may run out of inventory space. Try to decant your potions and drop stuff you don't need as you go. For example, once you have crushed the crystal spike and have 30 crystal dust, you can drop your pestle and mortar. You also may have an extra weapon frame or fish by accident. Try to identify that whilst running between rooms to keep inventory free and ready to pick up materials. Also, drop tools when you don't need them anymore. Make sure to kill the large mobs on the way as they will be the best source of shards for the run. Keep note of the tracked number to make sure you have enough materials. The biggest thing to keep in mind is constant movement. Try to move and hit as much as possible and drag mobs into the rooms you're entering to waste the least amount of time. This is going to feel super unnatural for a while, but gets easier with time and experience. Once you have all your items required to make a full tier 3 set, teleport back and pick up what you can. I try to make my tier 3 weapons first, and then 1 tier 3 piece of armor at a time. I find this clears the most inventory space, meaning you have to menu less when picking up everything up. Lastly, once you have 2 tier 3 weapons and full tier 3 armor, go back to the center and press 6. Again to get all your tools. Drop everything you don't need and go to the nearest source of fish. There should be at least 1 room with 2 or 3 pools unless you're super unlucky. You need to be back at least 20 seconds before Hunllef teleports you to guarantee a full inventory of cooked fish. Step 4. Kill Hunllef. Some final notes. You don't need a full inventory of fish. Probably between 8 to 12 just to be safe. But you can get away with around 4 depending on how much defense you have. But do get more if you don't really care about time. It's especially valuable on a hard grind, man. It's not easy at the start. Don't get disheartened. If you don't get it right away, don't worry about it. I still abandon runs if I get super unlucky. Tier 3 makes you stupidly tanky, but not invincible. Treat Hunlith with respect and eat above 60 as tornadoes can max that. And if you spoon and enhance, you have to rub it in every Iron Man's nose that you see. It's mandatory. I recorded a full example run with commentary to show you my second by second thought process so you can see what I'm thinking about at any given time. I'm currently working on Armor Seeds at CG on my hardcore, so I did the run on that account. I'm streaming majority of my progress over on Twitch, adzy_OSRS. I'd love to see you there.